You wake up and Twitter is filled with news about season 2 of The Judge from Hell. So what's really going on? At a fan meet, Park Shin-hye gave an honest and lighthearted answer when asked about the possibility of The Judge from Hell season 2. She said she didn't really know if a second season would happen, as the writer was already working on another drama. She also joked that if there was going to be a season 2, it better happen while she was still young, which made everyone laugh. But not long after, fans woke up to exciting news. On May 23rd, Studio S confirmed that The Judge from Hell will have a second season. But the announcement wasn't made through an article or press release. Instead, it was shared in a unique way, during a winning speech at an international award show. The company's COO, Jae-young, delivered the message through a recorded video while accepting a bronze award at the 2025 New York Festival's Storytellers Gala.
We'll be back soon with season 2.
This surprise announcement made fans even more excited about what's coming next. The Judge from Hell first premiered in 2024 and became one of the year's biggest hits. Now, let's talk about everything we know so far about the new season of this Korean drama. For those who don't know, The Judge from Hell is a 14-episode fantasy romance drama starring Park Shin-hye as Kang Bitna, a demon from hell who enters the body of a judge. After she meets Han Da-on, a kind detective played by Jae-young, Kang Bitna begins a journey to become a true judge in a world that feels even harsher than hell. The drama is currently available to watch on Disney Plus Hotstar. According to Nielsen Korea, the show was one of the highest-rated K-dramas of 2024, with its finale reaching an average viewership rating of 11.9%. The Judge from Hell wasn't just popular with viewers, it also earned recognition at the SBS Drama Awards. Park Shin-hye and Jae-young won the Best Couple Award for their powerful performances as Kang Bitna and Han Da-on. The Judge from Hell was also recognized internationally. It was ranked 6th place on Time magazine's 10 Best K-Dramas of 2024 list. This shows that the drama made a strong impact not just in Korea, but around the world. The finale of The Judge from Hell left fans with mixed emotions, questions, and plenty to talk about. Let's take a closer look at what happened and what it could mean. In the last episode, Kang Bitna, the main character and a judge who has been possessed by the demon Justicia, faces an impossible choice. Throughout the series, Bitna has been forced to send sinners to hell, following the rules of the underworld. She was chosen by Baal, the ruler of the underworld, to be his heir. But in the final episode, Bitna is given a new offer. Either she must send 10 more sinners to hell to fully take over Baal's role, or return to the underworld herself and leave the human world behind forever. This decision puts her in a painful position. If she chooses to stay in the human world, she will have to continue punishing people, which has already taken a toll on her emotions and her sense of justice. If she returns to the underworld, she will lose her connection to the people she loves, including Han Da-on, a kind-hearted lawyer who has become close to her. At first, it seems like Bitna is ready to accept her role in the underworld. But in a surprising twist, she chooses to stay in the human world. This choice suggests that she is willing to continue sending sinners to hell, even though it will be a heavy burden on her. She seems determined to punish the guilty, possibly believing that it is her responsibility to protect the innocent. However, the ending is not clear-cut. In the final moments, we see a scene that hints at another possibility. Lucifer, a mysterious character in the show who has been guiding Bitna, had earlier offered her a different path: to give up her demonic powers and become fully human, so she could be with Han Da-on. Some fans believe that Bitna might have accepted Lucifer's offer after all, and that the final scene suggests a new life where she can live as a normal human with Da-on. At the end of Season 1, The Judge from Hell left fans with many questions, and a lot of interesting ideas about what might happen next. Here are 3 main theories that fans are talking about. In the beginning of Season 1, Kang Bitna was a strict, cold judge. She followed the rules no matter what, and she seemed like she didn't care about the people around her. But by the end of the season, we saw a different side of her. She showed guilt, kindness, and even cried. These new feelings might help Bitna become a better person, but they could also cause problems. As a judge, Bitna needs to stay fair and strong. If she starts caring too much about people, she might make mistakes. She could end up breaking the rules to help someone she loves or feels sorry for. In Season 2, we might see Bitna struggle with this. Can she stay fair while following her heart, or will her emotions make her lose control? This inner conflict could be a big part of the story. Another major theory is about Bitna's relationship with Han Da-on. In Season 1, they grew closer, and many fans think they could fall in love in Season 2. But this love might come with risks. If Bitna loves Daeon too much, she might protect him even if he makes a mistake or does something wrong. That could cause her to lose her sense of justice as a judge. The big question is, can Bitna stay fair and do her job properly while also having a relationship with Daeon? Season 2 might explore this struggle, whether Bitna can balance her love for Daeon with her duty as a judge. Some fans believe that Bitna made a secret deal with Bail at the end of Season 1. Maybe she accepted the deal in order to save herself from going back to the underworld. If this theory is true, it could lead to a darker story in Season 2. Bael might have plans to turn Bitna into the next ruler of Hell, or use her as a weapon to punish others. Bitna might still try to do good, but Bael could slowly pull her into the darkness, pushing her to become evil. If Bitna isn't careful, she might end up turning into the very thing she fought against in Season 1. This theory raises a big question. Will Bitna become a hero, or will she become the villain in the next season? However, not all fans are fully on board with the news of The Judge from Hell Season 2. Some have expressed concerns, saying that it feels like a new trend in K-dramas, possibly influenced by Western media, where many shows are now being extended into second seasons even when they might not need it. One common sentiment among fans is a preference for K-dramas to remain as single-season stories. They feel that shows are often best when they have a clear beginning, middle, and end. For these fans, the idea of a second season can be disappointing, especially if it feels like an afterthought or a way to keep a profitable series going. There's also a distinction made by some fans. They are okay with a second season if it was pre-planned, meaning if the story was written with a multi-season arc in mind from the start. But they are less okay when a second season is added after the first season has already aired, without a clear long-term vision. They feel this approach can lead to incomplete stories or unresolved plot lines. One example fans often bring up is the drama Vagabond, which ended on a cliffhanger without a clear resolution and no solid plan for a second season. This left many viewers frustrated, and they don't want The Judge from Hell to follow the same path. In the end, it's clear that while some fans are excited about the possibility of continuing the story, others are worried that rushing into a second season without a proper plan could hurt the show's quality. Everyone is now watching closely to see how The Judge from Hell Season 2 develops.